Have you ever thought that turmeric might be a double-edged sword? Would you dare to stop using vinegar for just 1 week to see if turmeric really works? It sounds like a small challenge, but it could lead to big changes in your joints, memory, and even your sleep. Millions of Americans over 60 trust turmeric to support their health every day, but many are unknowingly canceling out its benefits just by drinking their morning coffee or having a midday bowl of cereal. You might be using turmeric the wrong way without realizing it. Today, I'll show you 3 common mistakes that could be stopping turmeric from doing its job and how to fix them so you can unlock the full power of this golden spice. Turmeric has become one of the most trusted health foods among Americans over 60. Many people add it to their smoothies, morning tea, or take turmeric capsules every day, hoping to ease joint pain, improve digestion, and boost memory. But there is one common mistake that most people do not even realize. When turmeric is combined with the wrong foods, its benefits can be completely reversed. In this video, you will learn 3 everyday foods to avoid when using turmeric, 3 powerful foods that boost curcumin absorption by several times, and real stories from older Americans who made small changes and saw big results. There is one topic that continues to spark debate among scientists. Some experts argue that daily turmeric use is not effective because curcumin is hard to absorb and unstable in the body. But here is the truth. Recent studies show that when turmeric is used the right way, with black pepper or healthy fats, curcumin absorption can increase by up to 2,000%. That means the problem is not the turmeric, it is how you use it. Part 1. 3 foods to avoid when using turmeric. 1. Processed dairy. The deal breaker in your turmeric cup. Turmeric has become one of the most trusted health foods among Americans over 60. Many people add it to smoothies, morning tea, or take turmeric capsules daily, hoping to reduce inflammation, protect their joints, and boost memory. But there's one mistake that most people never notice. When turmeric is combined with the wrong foods, its benefits can be completely lost. Let's start with one of the biggest problems: processed dairy. It might be ruining your turmeric without you even knowing it. Do you add creamer to your coffee or use whole milk in your golden latte? It may look healthy, but here's the truth. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, reacts badly with processed dairy. Many common products like American cheese slices, coffee creamers, flavored yogurts, and shredded cheese contain casein, added sugars, and preservatives. These ingredients not only upset your stomach, they can also block curcumin absorption almost entirely. Imagine this. You add half a teaspoon of turmeric to a warm cup of coffee. Then mix in 2 tablespoons of creamer. It looks like a wellness drink, but curcumin touches the casein and becomes useless. Your body absorbs nothing. What you're left with is an expensive yellow drink with no benefit. Frank, age 68 from Arizona, learned this the hard way. He drank turmeric coffee every morning for 6 months, using half and half as the base. His knees still hurt. His digestion got worse. Then he switched to unsweetened almond milk and added black pepper. Just 3 weeks later, he walked 2 miles without pain. He couldn't believe the difference. Just changing the milk helped his joints recover. So here's the fix. Instead of using creamer, whole milk, or flavored yogurt, try unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or pure coconut milk. These plant-based milks are easier to digest, don't interfere with curcumin, and are easy to find in stores like Walmart or Whole Foods. Want a simple golden latte recipe? Use 1 cup of warm almond milk, half a teaspoon of turmeric, a pinch of freshly ground black pepper, and a bit of raw honey if you like. Stir well and sip slowly in the morning. You may notice the difference in just a few weeks. Turmeric is a true superfood, but if you're mixing it with the wrong dairy, you're not helping your health. You're just wasting money. Make one small change. It could make a big difference for your joints, your brain, and your immune system. 2. Foods with vinegar and acid, the silent killer of turmeric's benefits. Did you know that just a splash of vinegar at lunch could cancel out all the benefits of turmeric, even if you're taking pure turmeric every day? It sounds hard to believe, but this happens all the time, especially with older adults who are trying to live healthier. They're doing their best with turmeric without realizing they're neutralizing it in their own meals. Why is vinegar turmeric's silent enemy? Just a dash of vinegar can destroy everything you're hoping turmeric will do for your body. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is extremely sensitive to acid, and unfortunately, many acidic foods are part of our everyday meals. Apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, pickles, bottled salad dressings, ketchup, mustard. When turmeric is combined with these acidic ingredients, curcumin breaks down before your body even has a chance to absorb it. For people over 60 with slower digestion and a thinner gut lining, this bad combination is like flushing turmeric out of the system without gaining any benefit. That healthy-looking salad could be quietly killing turmeric's effects. William, age 72, from Colorado, thought he was doing everything right. He mixed turmeric into his salad every day with cucumbers, kale, and balsamic vinegar. He believed it was an anti-inflammatory super meal, but after 6 months, he still had joint pain, poor sleep, and memory decline. Then his doctor told him to switch the vinegar for fresh lemon juice, add 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and use 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. 3 weeks later, he called his daughter and said, "For the first time in 5 years, I walked a mile around the park without stopping." If you want turmeric to work for you, avoid these acidic foods in the same meal. Pickles, coleslaw, bottled dressings, ketchup, and apple cider vinegar. Instead, use 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. This combination not only balances the acidity, but also boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, thanks to the healthy fat and the piperine in black pepper. Here's a simple anti-inflammatory salad for adults over 60. 2 cups of baby spinach, 1/4 cup of sliced avocado, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. Mix well and eat within 10 minutes to keep the nutrients active. Remember this: turmeric is not the problem. The problem is how and when you use it. Do not mix turmeric with vinegar-based salads. Do not take turmeric and eat pickles right after. Give turmeric the space it needs to work in your body. For people over 60, every teaspoon of turmeric is as valuable as medicine, but only when used the right way. Just one small change in your meal, like skipping the vinegar and adding olive oil, could be the turning point for less pain, better sleep, and a healthier life. 3. Sugar in pastries, the backstabber that cancels out turmeric's benefits. You start your day with a cup of turmeric tea. Maybe you even enjoy a turmeric muffin because turmeric is healthy, right? It feels like you're making the right choice. But the truth is, that shiny layer of sugar on top may be quietly canceling out turmeric's benefits. Turmeric fights inflammation. Sugar fuels it. Turmeric says, "Let's reduce inflammation." Sugar screams, "Let's inflame everything now." Your body gets confused, and turmeric stops working. Curcumin, the powerful compound in turmeric, is a natural anti-inflammatory. It helps reduce joint pain, swelling, and may even support brain health. But when you eat refined sugar at the same time, curcumin's effect is almost completely wiped out. Just 1 tablespoon of sugar, about 12 grams. That's the same as a slice of banana bread or 2 tablespoons of flavored coffee creamer is enough to trigger an inflammatory response in your body. Turmeric tells your body, heal and restore. Sugar yells, inflame and attack. The result, confusion, and turmeric loses the fight. 1 small muffin in the morning is enough to turn turmeric into a failure. Clara, age 69 from Tennessee, tried to stay healthy. She drank turmeric tea with honey every morning, but she also ate store-bought turmeric muffins, each one containing 18 grams of sugar. After 3 months, her joints still hurt. She couldn't sleep well, and she often felt bloated. Then she learned how sugar was working against her, so she made a change. She ditched the muffin, switched to half a cup of unsweetened oatmeal, mixed in 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric and 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, added a few slices of ripe banana and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. 2 weeks later, she called her daughter and said, "I'm walking easier and staying alert all day long." The problem is not your sweet tooth. It's choosing the wrong kind of sweet. You do not have to give up flavor, but you do need to replace refined sugars with natural, healthier options. Avoid packaged muffins with 15 to 25 grams of sugar. Avoid sweetened cereals with 12 grams per cup. Avoid store-bought pastries and cakes. Try instead 1 slice of whole grain toast with 1 tablespoon of unsweetened almond butter, or a smoothie with half a banana, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of honey, or half a cup of cooked oats topped with fresh blueberries and 1 teaspoon of maple syrup. These choices will not spike your blood sugar, and they give curcumin a real chance to work in your body. Remember this, sugar may be the reason you've been taking turmeric for a month and feeling nothing. We often think the more turmeric, the better. But if you pair it with muffins, cookies, or sugary breakfast cereal, you're wasting your effort. Just 1 small change, like choosing unsweetened cereal or adding fresh fruit instead of sugar, can unlock the real power of turmeric. Turmeric is a natural weapon, but it needs the right battlefield. And that battlefield cannot be a body filled with refined sugar. If you're ready to live stronger after 60, let every spoonful of turmeric do its job. And that starts by saying goodbye to that sugary muffin tomorrow morning. Part 2. The 3 boosters that unlock turmeric's true power. 1. Black pepper, the tiny sidekick with mighty impact. You can drink turmeric every day. You can buy the finest organic turmeric. You can stir it into tea, almond milk, or even soup. But if you forget just a pinch of black pepper, all your effort might be wasted. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is hard for the body to absorb. If you take turmeric alone, your body absorbs less than 5% of the curcumin. The rest leaves your body through urine within hours. Now add just 1/8 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. Thanks to a compound called piperine, curcumin absorption increases by up to 2,000%. Yes, 2,000%. Piperine acts like a personal bodyguard for curcumin. It slows down curcumin's breakdown in the liver. It helps it stay longer in your bloodstream. It increases absorption through the gut lining. Without black pepper, curcumin is like a guest who shows up late and gets sent home. With black pepper, it walks in with a VIP pass and gets the job done. George, 73, from Michigan, took turmeric capsules every morning. 3 months passed and nothing changed. His son asked, "Dad, do you take black pepper with it?" George said, "No, just turmeric." The next day, George tried a golden latte, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, 1/8 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon raw honey. He drank it every morning before breakfast. 2 weeks later, he said, "I don't need to hold the chair to stand up anymore." Here's a simple recipe you can try tomorrow morning. In a cup or thermal mug, combine 1 cup of warm oat or coconut milk, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, 1/8 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon raw honey, optional. Stir well and sip slowly like a healing tea. It's not bitter, it's not hard to drink, and it's definitely good for you. Use freshly ground pepper from whole peppercorns. Avoid pre-ground pepper that has lost potency. If you use turmeric capsules, check the label for bioperine. It's a standardized form of piperine that boosts absorption. To sum it up, no black pepper means wasted turmeric. You don't need more turmeric. You just need 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper each day. One small change, one tiny spice, but it unlocks the full power of turmeric for your joints, your brain, and your heart. 2. Healthy fats. The limousine ride that gets turmeric where it needs to go. You might be taking turmeric every day, but if you are not pairing it with healthy fat, you are leaving curcumin, the most valuable part of turmeric, stranded at the door. Curcumin does not travel well on its own. It does not dissolve in water. It does not mix well with tea, plain water, or juice. What it needs is fat, a carrier to move through your digestive system and reach the right places, your joints, your brain, and inflamed tissues. You do not need more turmeric. You need the fat ticket to unlock its power. Without healthy fat, over 90% of curcumin is flushed out of your body within hours. That means you could be taking turmeric every day and getting almost nothing from it. Think of curcumin as a powerful medicine. Healthy fat is the limousine that delivers it where it needs to go, but not all fats are created equal. You need heart-friendly, doctor-recommended options. Here are some excellent choices for people over 60. 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, 1 tablespoon of natural almond or peanut butter with no added sugar, 1 teaspoon of ground flaxseed, 2 ounces of pan-seared salmon. These fats help your body absorb curcumin. They also support your heart, brain, memory, and cell repair. Marvin, 71, from Arizona, followed a strict routine. He took turmeric every morning, right on time. But for 4 months, his shoulder pain never improved. One day, while listening to a health podcast, he realized he had never paired turmeric with fat. He started making small changes. He mixed half a teaspoon of turmeric into scrambled eggs, cooked with avocado oil. He added turmeric to butternut squash soup and stirred in olive oil after cooking. He blended smoothies with almond butter, turmeric, and almond milk. 10 days later, he said, "My shoulder feels looser. I can swing a golf club without pain." Here are a few easy and tasty ways to combine turmeric and fat. 1 cup of hot soup, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of olive oil added after cooking, 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of avocado oil, 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 banana, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of almond butter. 1 cup of unsweetened oat milk. Add ice if you like, but not all fats are good for you. Avoid margarine. Avoid cheap corn oil or canola oil. Avoid reused or overheated cooking oil. These can damage curcumin, trigger inflammation, and raise your risk of heart disease or stroke. So here's the bottom line. You do not need more turmeric pills. You just need to give curcumin the fat ticket it needs to do its job. 1 tablespoon of healthy fat and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric each day could double or even triple the benefits. 3. Raw honey. The sweet drop that unlocks turmeric's full power. If turmeric is nature's golden remedy, then raw honey is its sweet and powerful partner that helps it reach its full potential. Honey does not just improve the taste. Raw, unprocessed honey brings powerful health benefits, especially for adults over 60. Sometimes 1 drop of honey is the key to making turmeric truly work. Raw, honey unheated and unfiltered. Contains natural anti-inflammatory compounds, strong antioxidants, live enzymes that support digestion, and natural antibacterial and throat-soothing properties. When paired with 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric each day, honey makes it easier to drink and creates a powerful anti-inflammatory combination. This works best when taken on an empty stomach in the morning or 30 minutes before bed. Fred, 74, from Florida, used to think turmeric was just a flavoring spice. His doctor suggested it for his recurring sinus inflammation. He gave it a try drinking turmeric tea at night, but he found it hard to swallow. Then his granddaughter said, "Grandpa, add a teaspoon of raw honey." He did. 1 cup of warm water, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, half a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, a pinch of black pepper. He drank it before bed. After 10 days, he slept better, coughed less, and woke up with a calm and comfortable throat. Here's a simple recipe you can try at home. 1 cup of warm water, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, half a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1 teaspoon raw honey, a pinch of black pepper. Stir well and drink warm on an empty stomach in the morning or 30 minutes before going to bed. You can also use unsweetened almond milk instead of water to boost curcumin absorption thanks to its healthy fats. If you have diabetes, remember this. Raw honey is natural, but it is still sugar. So, limit to 1 teaspoon per day, about 5 milliliters. Avoid taking it with other high-carb or sweet foods. And take it in the morning when your body handles sugar better. Be careful when choosing honey. Avoid plastic bottled honey that looks crystal clear. It has been pasteurized and has lost most of its nutrients. Look for raw or unfiltered honey. It usually has a darker color, a cloudy look, and may be slightly crystallized. You can find it at farmers markets, organic stores, or from trusted local brands. Turmeric is the hero, but raw honey is its perfect sidekick. With just 1 teaspoon of raw honey a day, you can soothe your throat, boost curcumin absorption, and sweeten your turmeric tea naturally so you can turn it into a habit that sticks. 1 sweet drop, many real benefits. Getting older does not mean accepting pain and fatigue as a way of life. Every small choice you make, from how you start your morning to what you add to your tea, can move you closer to a healthier, more active, and more meaningful life. Share this video with your loved ones over 60. A small action can lead to a big transformation. We'll see you in the next video from Stay Healthy After 60. Have you ever used turmeric the wrong way? Comment, "I'll try it," if you're ready to make a simple change. And share this video with someone you love who takes turmeric every day. One small change, one smart habit can help your whole family feel better, live stronger, and thrive after 60.